KO debate series. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building.
What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy KO, your boy Knockout Boxing, KO 86, Knockout Boxing 86. Whatever you want to call me, we here, we back, we live, and we got a special edition. Today we have an exclusive interview with Kasir Mazzi Goldston and his father, Tyshaun Goldston. They got a fight coming up January 18th. They were gracious enough to give us their time to join the platform and talk about what they got going on, what they got coming up. And kind of their plans for the future. So we'll be talking to them. We got them backstage. We'll be chatting with them today. So please smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Donate to the channel. Hit that Cash App. Hit that Super Chat. Show your love to the channel. I'm going to see who we all got in the building. I'm going to speak to y'all. Then we're going to bring them up and get started on the interview. Shout out to Realistic Washington fan, Biz0128, Mike Moss, Lee Jackson, Bank Hayes in the building, DC Dre, All Things. Sunchild is up in here. Supreme Cam, Richard Paris, Ray B, Ryshawn Kelly. What's up, man? Kiro Black, I see you in the building. London Walker, what's happening with you? No evidence in the building. And D. Willie Thomas. As y'all come in the building, please smash the like button, man. I understand everybody can't donate to the channel, but y'all can do what's free, and you can hit that like button. Shout out to my boy Ryshawn Kelly with the 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He's just showing love to the channel. If you're in the building, let's get some hand clap emojis in the chat as we welcome up our special guest today. We got the Golstons in here. We got Tyshaun and we got Kasir. What's up, fellas? How y'all doing, man?
Peace, fam. How you?
I'm chilling, man. Appreciate you guys gracing us with your presence. Kasir, how you doing, man? How's everything going, bro?
Getting ready for January 18th.
Yeah, got a big one coming up. Definitely want to talk about that. But some big news is going on with you guys that I wanted to discuss with you is this is gonna be your show. This is the Kasir show. This is your promotional company. This is you guys' show. Talk about that with the people and kind of let them know how that came about and kind of what you guys are looking to do with that since you're putting on your own show and you got your own promotional company now.
Well, this is the first one of many. January 18th, we at the Armory in Albany. Mozzie will be headlining, being the main event, and we have a couple other guys out the stable fighting. I have Isaiah Kingston, Zay Slay making his pro debut as well, name to listen out for. Also, David Standing on Business Smith, another one of my fighters, a hell of a prospect, 3-0, coming off a big win over a 91 opponent, stopping him in the third round. He's also fighting that night in the co-main event. And we got some hitters out of Newburgh. My man Jasir Jr., multi-time national champion, and Elijah the Bully Williams, also fighting on the card. So we got a hell of a card, hell of a lineup. Um, should be a great show. We also have some amateur fights as well. We got Mozzie's younger brother, Kai Kai, the Boogeyman, also fighting that night. If y'all know
Okay.
Kai soon, is Mozzie's little brother. He's tough, man. He's gonna be making his
How old is the youngster?
14.
14. Okay, so he'll be one of the amateur fights. And how many fighters? That was a lot of fighters that you named on y'all stable, man. How many fighters y'all got on y'all stable?
Currently pro, we got 7 pros,
Okay.
and we got a lot of amateur fighters, man. So within the next year, I'll probably have about 2-3 more turning pro. So that was also a need for the promotional company to be able to move our own fighters and not have to keep them on to other people to be able to move them. And most of the time when we was moving guys, we was having to move them out in, we was fighting all over the place. We was fighting out in Wisconsin for a while, all over the place. So
Yeah,
security
because
promotion.
y'all from New York, so it makes sense to build that homegrown fan base there and kind of make sure you get that grassroots movement going. For the people, obviously I know, but I want them to hear you say it. What's the name of the promotional company, man? What y'all going by?
It's KMG Promotions.
KMG Promotions. Y'all be on the lookout for KMG Promotions. Maybe coming to a city new year. Right now, if you're on the East Coast, y'all go check them out. So obviously, man, right out the gate, Mazzi being a highly decorated amateur, multiple time national champion in his own right. Right out the gate, you guys signed the Top Rank. And you had some good fights there. I know you had a controversial fight that was a draw where Mazzi actually dropped the dude, and they still got a draw, which was crazy, in my opinion. What was it? I don't want to say bad blood, but what kind of was it? The experience at Top Rank that made you guys decide, no, we got to go out here and we got to do this on your own? Is it still good? Still kind of good, a good working relationship with them? Or you looking to do business in the future? Just kind of what led to you guys deciding that maybe Top Rank, that their blueprint and their ideas for Mazzi wasn't what you guys were looking for, and you wanted to do your own thing? What led to you guys leaving Top Rank?
It was just the timing. When Mozzie signed with Top Rank, he was 17, and I just had a difference in opinion on how a 17-year-old should be pushed moving forward. So it was really just the timing. It's not that moving forward that we wouldn't do business with Top Rank again, but I would just know at what level. Like I wouldn't sign a 17-year-old to that company now. It will have to be somebody that's really ready to go fully. So business. So we don't take none of that stuff. The best decision for us was really to just get back in our own skin and left Top Rank 4-0, 1 KO, 1 draw. Since then we've had 4 fights, 3 first round knockouts, 1 second round knockout. This is actually the busiest we've been since we've turned pro. This will be our 4th fight in 13 months on the 18th. So, we getting rolling under our own umbrella, and it feels great.
That's good, man, because I know a lot of times when you start in your promotional company, the main thing is, especially for somebody at the stage that Mazzi is in, is being able to stay active, being able to find opponents, being able to keep putting on shows. And the fact 4 fights in almost 12 months, that's great activity. That's what you would expect out of somebody that's kind of still moving and grooving their way up the professional ranks. So this one's for Mazzi. Mazzi, looks like that grown man strength is coming, man. Your pops just say three KOs in the first round in the last 3 fights, man. You feel like you cracking now? How's it feel now? Because I know boxer, southpaw, moving around the ring, good lateral movement, good defensive skills, but looks like that pop is coming, man. How does that feel? Getting these first round knockouts, or are you looking to go rounds with these guys, or are you looking to get them out in the first round every time you fight them, man? How does that feel?
I'm the pop definitely coming now. Now that I'm getting to my grown man strength. I'm not never looking for the knockout. It's just when I see when it comes, I just take it and I don't leave nothing on the table. So I think now that I'm more mature, I know my boxing style. I'm comfortable in my own skin. More in the pros. I'm comfortable with the gloves, blocking, hitting people. So I just think more and more is just coming out with my skills, my ability, and now people are starting to see, oh, this kid could punch a little bit too. So
Okay. And so fights in Albany, New York. Real quick, just kind of as a plug, where if people in the New York area, in the Albany area, where can they go to get tickets, y'all? Where can we tell them to go to get tickets?
You can hit me up for tickets directly, or you can go on Ticketmaster and type in "Diamonds in the Rough," and we'll pop up right there. Diamonds in the
Okay.
Rough, and all. We
Okay.
got that show, man. We got Sean Porter doing the commentating.
Nice.
Benny the Butcher also, doing the ring walk, coming with us. It's gonna be a great night of boxing.
If y'all, is it cool if they serious about tickets and they hit me up? Can I get them in touch with you? Is that cool?
100% cool.
Okay, so chat, if y'all in the chat and you're in the New York area, you're looking to go to the fight, you're looking to go check out Kasir and see what he bringing to the table, and you just want to have a good night of boxing. They got some amateurs on the card, they got a bunch of pros fighting on the card, so seems like it'll be a fun night out to go watch boxing for some boxing fans. If you're serious about getting tickets, y'all can hit me up behind the scenes on my email. I'll get in touch with Ty and I'll get him in touch with you to get some tickets going. So Kasir, man, this opponent, man, tell us a little bit about him. What's his name and what he bringing to the table, man? What we got to look forward to? Is this a brawler? Is this a boxer puncher? Who we fighting, man? Who you got lined up, man?
Castle, 5-1 with 3 knockouts, maybe 4. He, you know, what I could say about him is he brings different stuff to the table. Sometimes he boxes, sometimes he brawls.
Coming off a good win too.
Yeah, coming off being a guy 16-3.
Okay.
Looking like I really can't say what I'm looking to do because I'm gonna give up the game plan. But whatever he come with that night, we'll be ready. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's smart. You don't want to give away the game. You know what you tell me on the phone the other day. Ty, the game is to be sold, not told. I think that's what you told me the other day, something like that. You know what I mean? I got it. We got some love in the chat real quick. Shout out my boy Richard Paris, man, being a member for 2 months. He say happy to be here. Too much fodder on this boxing YouTube. Appreciate that, man. And shout out to my boy A1 who's on coming through heavy with the 50 ball. He ain't say nothing. He just showing support to the channel. I appreciate that. So, and people asking about the date of the fight. I know the date of the fight, but obviously I want you guys to be able to sell yourself. So, what is the date of the fight? So they know what day the fight is on.
January 18th, Saturday.
So, yeah, January 18th, Saturday, man. And is it available if people want to watch the fight, y'all? Can we watch it on YouTube? Is it going to be streaming anywhere? How can we see the fight if we're unable to make it to the fight?
Can't make it to the fight. My boy Sean Showtime Porter is streaming a fight on his channel. So the fight will be
Porterway Podcast.
Sure.
Yeah. So everybody, if you can't make it to the fight, let's run the views up, okay? Because that is important, right? Even if you can't make it to the fight, if you go to the Porterway Podcast and you watch the fight and you give them the YouTube view, then Mazzi and Ty, when they're negotiating fights in the future, they got a better chance of getting opponents because they can go show them the views that fight did. So let's make sure that we get the views up, man. That's a big deal. They got former champion Sean Porter gonna be announcing the fight. He's gonna broadcast it on his YouTube channel. So we're gonna be covering the fight here on this channel. Obviously, I'll be doing predictions for the fights and stuff, and I'll be covering it for y'all. But also, you can tune in. So even if you I'm in the South, I'm on the West Coast, I can't make it out to Albany, New York, you can at least you can at least watch the fight on the Porterway Podcast. And I think that's a good move. And that's very creative, man. No network deal per se, but still an ability for people to be able to watch the fight and be able to enjoy it, even if they're unable to make it to the fight. Now, the other thing I wanted to ask you about is 2025, fighting January 18th. How many times are you looking to get Mazzi out this year? How many times you think you guys are gonna be in the ring this year?
Realistically, I have another fight set up at the end of February, but we just waiting to see what's going on with this fight before we lock it
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
We have opportunities to fight in March. I would say we definitely will fight 5 times.
Okay, and this one on the 18th, is it 8-rounder, 6-rounder, or how many rounds is it? 8?
We fighting for the World Boxing Baru title.
Okay.
Company new owner, been out since about 2003. So we'll be fighting our first 8-rounder for the World Boxing Baru title against a 5-1 opponent for a 16-3 win. And that's really why we looked at this opponent and said, okay, he coming off a good win. I want to say December 29th he fought and beat this guy.
Yeah.
You know what? We can get this guy. He fresh off a fight. He fresh off a good win. You know what I mean? Let's put him on the fork.
And so he's been active too. So you can't say, oh, you pull somebody that's been out the ring 2 years, or he's he's active. So he's in camp. He's in shape. That's good, man. What about so what was it about this guy? Because I assumed that you had other options, maybe for an easier fight, maybe for someone that wasn't going to be as much of a challenge. What made you guys willing to step up to the plate and take on an opponent this tough this early in your career?
Sometimes when you look at certain guys, depending on what type of style you got, styles make fights. Just on paper, he's a tough opponent, but to us, stylistically, he's another, you know what I mean, another name on the record.
Yeah.
So
yeah, pop that. Yeah, okay. Okay, what weight class you in? You still fighting it? Y'all still at 140 or y'all at welterweight now?
Like 140.
140. Okay. That's the contracted weight, or y'all coming in a little bit over?
And then lighter than ever, 139 and 140 now. We laying in at our lowest weights since actually he's been.
Nice. 5'11" with that 71, 72-inch arm reach. That's gonna be tough to get around, man. That's gonna be tough to get around. Mazzi, you were my first interview, and I don't remember if I asked you this, but I asked everybody this. Just OG fighter. Nobody from today, nobody from today's day. Who OG fighters from maybe the 80s, the 90s? You know, you studying boxing. Who's your favorite, man? Who do you kind of look at as somebody that you don't mind watching film on, or watching their highlights or whatever it is, man?
Jones.
You said Roy Jones? Why Roy? Just the athleticism, or what is it about Roy Jones that's your favorite, man?
I don't like to compare myself to like boxers because everybody different. But I would like to say some of my game you can see is mimicked off of Roy. I got a lot of athleticism. I played a lot of sports growing up. I use my left athleticism ability in the ring. Like I can move my head. I can punch off my angles. I can punch off my legs. I can use my legs the entire fight and won't get hit. So I would say Roy.
Okay. What sports you play growing up?
Football, soccer, everything.
Man, you can't play no football, man. You can't play no football, man. What'd you say?
You better Google him.
Yeah, what position did you play, man?
Back, safety, cornerback.
Yeah, I'm down here in Texas, man. That's our sport, man. You know what I mean? I'm down here in Texas. Football, that's our thing. But that's dope, man.
Like this.
Yeah.
Some people would say I was better in football than in boxing. That's all I'm gonna say.
Man, what, like 5 years old or something, man? You was out there with the flags, juking them boys, man. I hear you, man. I ain't mad at none of that. So, I want to ask you, Ty, about the young one though. You say the young one's gonna be fighting on the card. He's 14 now. How long you had him in the sport?
I mean, he never really wanted to do it at first. I say the last year and a half, he just started really wanting to do it. So we got about 4 fights right now, and 3 of them is stoppages in the amateurs. So that's
yeah, it's hard to do. Them gloves bigger. Them gloves bigger. Do they Do they do the headgear at his age? You still
Yep.
gotta have the headgear on? Okay, yeah, they don't take the headgear off so they get to like the young men's or something, right?
But not until they go international, pretty much.
International. Okay, yeah. I bet. So he knocking them out with the is it the 16s? They in 16s or they what they in?
He
Say it
fighting
again,
10.
you cut up. They in
Fighting
10s?
10.
Dang, so 10s with the headgear on, stopping stuff. Yeah, y'all gotta check him out. Make sure you turn on the Porterweight podcast early, bro. Because I'm assuming since he amateurs, that's gonna be first on the card, right? One of the first fights.
Sure.
Yeah, y'all tune in early, man. You're gonna be able to catch Mazzi and his little brother whooping on something, man. January 18th, y'all tune in for sure. They got shows coming up in February. They look like they entertaining something in March. Will it all be 8-rounders this year, or are y'all looking to step up to 10-rounders later on in the year?
Not this year. This year we got a real plan, and sometimes people don't go according to their plans. If we stick to our plan and our timing, I guarantee you in 2 years, all them people that might want to fight us now, they're not gonna want to fight us in 18 months. You feel me? So we'll be
So I got you. I'm glad that y'all got a plan because a lot of people don't. But what I will tell you is I can probably guess. It looks like to me, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Ty or Mazzi, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Looks like what you're thinking is maybe about four fights in 2025, all 8-rounders. Then maybe like 3 or 4 fights in 2026, all 10-rounders. Then we starting to look for title eliminators and stuff like that in 2027. Is that sounds like that's the plan? Correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like that's what y'all on.
you in the right neighborhood.
Yeah. Mazzi, how old are you again, man?
21. I'll be 22.
21. So you trying to be a world champion by 23 years old. Yeah, and is the plan to stay at 140 this whole time and get there because there's some smoke there, man. Some smoke there at 140. Or you talking about moving up for the titles? Or we gonna stay at 140 for the next 2 years and make it happen? What y'all thinking?
I mean, I don't duck no smoke. We'll see where my body's at in these next 3-4. If I can make 140, I'm gonna continue to make 140. But when it's time, we was never the type to stay down and try to force ourselves. If it's time to move up to 47, when it's time, we'll move up to 47.
Okay. And just kind of in the ring, the sweet science. What's the one thing, if you not to give too much away, but what's the one thing that you looking to improve upon the most right now? What are you working? I know obviously you work on everything in the gym, but what's the one thing that you maybe giving a little bit of extra attention to right now, man?
Get more relaxed. Sometimes I and looking for certain stuff. But right now, this camp, we big on taking my time, relaxing. I'm going more rounds, so taking my time, letting it not just looking for the knockout, letting the knockout come.
Already, man. That's a real good look, man. I appreciate you guys, man. We're kind of to the tail end of it. What I want to do is, I want you guys to be able to plug your socials. I want to sell the fight one more time. And I appreciate you guys again being so gracious, giving Knockout Boxing 86 TV this exclusive interview and giving us your time. So first up, Mazzi, if you could, man, let them know where to follow you at on your socials. Let them know what you got going on, and then I'll let Pops talk about the event again and the date and all that stuff as we wrap it up. But man, where can everybody follow you on social media, man?
On social media on Instagram, it's Real King Mazzi, and that's RealKingMazzi, Real King Mazzi, and just make sure y'all guys tune in on January 18th. It's gonna be a show. It's gonna be a great event. First promotion, first fight under KMG Promotions, under my promotions at 21. Looking to put on the show. That's it.
Already. Ty, man, go ahead and let everybody know on your socials where to find you at, what you got going on. And shout out to the fighters out there that might be looking for a good promoter to start messing with, because it looks like you're making really good moves. You got a solid plan. You already got some fighters under your table. You're doing a great job keeping your son active. Let everybody know what you got going on and what they can expect from your promotional company moving forward and what they can expect from your fighters moving forward, man.
So you can catch us at KMG Promotions on Instagram. Also, you can catch me at Box your socks off, BOXYASOX off on Instagram. And on January 18th, we got the Diamonds in the Rough Pro-Am. We got Benny the Butcher. We got Sean Porter. We got King Mazzi, main eventing. We got Dave Standing on Business Smith, co-main. And we got my Newburgh hitters, Kasir Jr. and Elijah Williams in the building, man. Coming off some big wins, man. So if you're not there, I don't know what you're doing. If you close to Albany and you could get there, trust me, this is going to be a real high-quality event and a high talent event. This ain't gonna be like a low budget event. It's gonna be high production value and high talented skilled fighters. So tune in.
Already, man. Look, I appreciate both of you brothers. Good luck. I'll definitely be covering it. Definitely tuning in January the 18th. And I appreciate y'all coming up. You guys have a great night, a great evening, and enjoy the rest of your week. And Happy New Year to y'all and y'all family. And we'll talk to y'all soon, man. Appreciate y'all stopping by, bro.
Thanks.
All right, peace, y'all. Look, everybody, man, that was the young king, Kasir Mazzi Goldston, and his father coming through the channel. They got a fight January the 18th. Y'all tune in, bro. Check them out. Tune in. Now, out of respect for them, I'm going to end this live stream, but I got my actual show that's about to start. But I want to make sure that this live stream, they had their own platform. They had their own names to it. So that way, if you guys want to check it out or if people miss it, this will be easy to find it. So I'm going to end this show right here. And then we're going to start our other live stream right now. So I appreciate all you guys tuning in and showing them love by tuning in and asking those questions. Shout out to everybody in the building. Hop on over to my other live. I'm about to go live right now. I'm going to end this one, and I'll be live right now on the other one that we got. I'll see y'all in a second. Appreciate y'all coming through. Y'all hop on over to the other show. We about to get it popping. Talk to y'all soon, bro. Peace.